It is time to finally sort out the NXT roster. We're going to separate the stars from the duds and see who deserves to remain in the WWE. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Wrestling. And yes, finding a star in the NXT brand is going to be hard. Hell, we might need a telescope to do so, but I'm going to try my absolute best. And by the end of this video, by the end of this tier list, we're going to see either who A, deserves to be on Raw or SmackDown, B, should stay on NXT for a little bit longer, or C, should be fired. In the words of Vincent Kennedy McMahon, VKM, you're fired. Now, as you know, I've got an issue with NXT. I think it keeps people on the show too long, and I think it keeps people past a certain age too long. If you're old, you shouldn't be on NXT. That's just a fact. It's a development brand. Why the hell do we have anybody the age of 30 in NXT? The only way I can maybe let it go would be if it's someone who's just never going to achieve anything on the main roster and they're pretty much kept on NXT just to be a jobber or to put people over. But that's not the case. You know, a lot of people that they have on NXT, they want them to, in the future, go to the main roster, and half of these guys are like 35, 36, like Ethan Page, Ricky Saints. These guys are almost 40, and they're on NXT. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, what is the point in that? It makes no point to me. It makes no sense to me. So we're going to go through this tier list. Like I said, we've got Raw, SmackDown, NXT, and Release. Now, there is probably no real difference between whether I move someone to Raw or SmackDown. That's not really the point here. The point is whether they deserve to be promoted to the main roster. But I thought I would add the two options in just to try and mix things up, just to see who I think would benefit being on Netflix or who I think would benefit being on the USA Network. Let's be honest, both Raw and SmackDown suck. But I think if you look at each roster, I mean, there probably is... Raw and SmackDown would probably benefit from having certain people on this list, more so than others. So, with that said, let's get into it. And we're going to start with Adriana Riso. Now, I've not watched much NXT lately, but I believe that she betrayed Tony D'Angelo and that she is now teaming up with Stax. Not really sure what's going on there. I haven't really seen much of Adriana Riso in terms of wrestling, but you know what? For the meantime, I'm going to stay in NXT. I think she's okay. I think she can be a decent mouthpiece or whatnot. Don't know if she's got any ambitions of being a wrestler. Hell, you don't need to be a wrestler. There's nothing wrong with... to me, I would just keep her around until either Stax gets an opportunity or she gets an opportunity and then see. But right now, I'm going to say Adriana Riso can stay in NXT. She's hot, you know. She's got something going for her. Right, up next, we've got Lexus King, a.k.a. Brian Pillman Jr. This guy shouldn't be on NXT. He's got a famous father. He's got a decent look. I think he's okay in the ring. I would give the guy a chance. Fuck it. Move him to either Raw or SmackDown. I'll say SmackDown. Give him a chance on SmackDown. Lexus King, right. Andre Chase. Alright, I'm going to stay with Andre Chase, just keep him in NXT. The reason for that is I just don't think that this gimmick... I don't think you can get a university thing really over on the main roster. It does seem suited to NXT. And the reason why I think Andre Chase can work on NXT is because they could use him as a way to consistently bring through like young talents, like 18-year-olds into NXT, and then he could like give them the, I don't know, the sign of approval, the stamp approval to move them onto the main roster. So they could use Chase University as a conveyor belt to bring through young people and then push them onto the main roster. So for that reason, I'm going to say stay on NXT, but more so as, you know, as someone that can like pump through the next generation rather than achieve anything on NXT. So I think Andre Chase can stay. Right, Ariana Grace. She is the daughter of Santino Marella. I don't think she really does anything for me, so you know what? She's hot. I will say stay in NXT, or maybe I should have created another list here to just move these people to TNA. I mean, maybe she should move to TNA. I personally don't really care, but you know what? I'll say release, because I think she's been on NXT for a while now, and she's not really achieved anything. She can just go and be with Ashanti the Adonis, absolute fucking bum. Jobber of the highest proportion. I'm going to say move his ass into the release category. He can get fired. Right. Up next, got Blake Monroe. I think Blake Monroe has got a lot of talent, a lot of potential. 27 years old. I know she just won the North American Championship, but in my opinion, she's already achieved a lot. Former AEW World Women's Champion. I like her promos. I like her look. I like her wrestling. I would move her to Raw. I would put her on Raw, give her a chance there. Bayley Reese, no idea who she is, and for that reason, I'll say NXT. She can stay there for now, but needs to impress, needs to do more. Bronco Nima, I think this guy is supposed to be fresh, but honestly, hasn't really done anything. I will say remain in NXT for now, but I need to see more from this guy. Brooks Jensen, I see him going nowhere. For me, it's a release. He's been on NXT now for a few years. Release his ass. Shannon Stacks, I don't mind Shannon Stacks. You know what? Him and Adriana Riso, maybe give them a run together, stick a belt on them, and then maybe see if he can go to the main roster. Charlie Dempsey, I don't give a fuck who his father is. This guy sucks. Never going to make it. Like I said, been around for a few years now. Release. You know what? This is going to be unpopular, but I think there's absolutely nothing going on here with every single member of Dark State, and I would release them all. But the only thing I'm worried about is I'm actually not going to know who all the members are. That's what's bothering me about Dark State. But fuck it, I'm going to assume that Cutler James is a member, and I'm going to say release him, because I see nothing in this faction. It's a shit faction that's going nowhere. I would release Cutler James. And I'm going to assume this Lennox guy is part of Dark State. He can get released too. Ethan Page, guys, not bad. I'll say give him a run. He can move to SmackDown with all the other jobbers. How about that? Ethan Page on SmackDown. Right, Fallon Henley must be getting up there in age. I'm not sure what age she is, and that's disrespectful. You can't question a woman's age. Fuck her. Let's actually find out right here, right now, what age Fallon Henley is, because depending on her age, that will probably make up my decision. She is 31. For fuck's sake, why is she still in NXT? Is she good enough to go out to the main roster? I don't know. It's kind of like Kiana James. She went onto the main roster and done nothing. Done absolutely nothing. I don't know if Fallon Henley is going to do nothing or whether she can do something. But right now I'm kind of torn whether we move her up or whether we release her. But what I do know is I certainly would not keep her on NXT. Fallon Henley, I'll say move to SmackDown, and I feel like I'm being generous. Actually, no, you got to be tough in this economy. I'm going to say release. Honestly, I'm going to say release. I'm supposed to fix this shit, and I think we need to get rid of her. She's 31. There's just no point. You got to be honest. She's 31. Trish and Lita retired at 31. Hank Walker, absolute jobber. I'm going to say release. Izzy Dame, I think she's hot. I like her. Just haven't really seen enough of her. I'll say she's 26, and I think she really needs to get called up soon. But I'll keep her on NXT for another 6 months and see what she can do. JC Jane, release. I just don't think JC Jane's any good. And again, getting on the older side now, I think she's 29. Fuck her. I know she was champion there recently, but hasn't done anything for me. So I'm going to say release JC Jane. Right, up next we've got Jasper Troy, another bum. No idea who he is. I'm going to say release, because why the hell not? Why the hell not? Jada Parker, big potential, big ass. Should she get called up right now? You know what? I'm tempted to kind of say yes, to be honest. Who gives a shit if she hasn't had a run as the NXT champion or what? No, I think there's potential for her on the main roster. I'm going to call her up. I'm going to say she would be benefited to SmackDown. There you go. I'm going to stick her on SmackDown. Some people say she could be the new Bianca Belair. Bianca Belair's like 35, 36. Get Bianca Belair to fuck, and let's give Jada Parker a chance. Jasmine Nix. I don't know what I would have done with her, but she left, so therefore she doesn't want this job. She doesn't want to be a wrestler. She can get released. Siobhan Evans. Don't rate him. Oh, he's athletic. He's athletic. Who gives a shit? I mean, you look at all the indies. Everyone's athletic. Everyone can do super kicks and somersaults and springboards. That doesn't impress me for Siobhan Evans. But you know what? Maybe the guy would benefit on the main roster. He has been on NXT a while now. He is crazy young. We need more younger people on the main roster. I will say that. We do need younger people on the main roster. Stick him on Raw. Fuck it, I don't know. We'll stick Siobhan Evans on Raw. Maybe he can do something there. Who knows? Jordynne Grace is a release for me. Don't like Jordynne Grace. I'm not sure what age she is, but I know she is like a steroid freak, so yeah, piss off. She can go in the release category. Not a fan of Jordynne Grace. Josh Briggs, release, absolute jobber. Big time fucking jobber. Carmen Petrovic, pretty hot for that reason alone. She can stay in NXT for now. Kalani Jordan, been on the show. You know what? Fuck it. We'll stick Kalani Jordan on the main roster. We'll see what she can do. Why not? I'm not a fan of her, to be honest, but I'll stick her on SmackDown. She can move there and see what's up. Lainey Reed, she can stay on NXT because she's just new. Lash Legend, I'm going to say release because there's just nothing there. Lola Face, I do kind of like Lola Face. I'll say move her to Raw. I think Lola Face can do something on the red brand. Luca Crusavino, he can stick next with his wee buddy. Shannon Stacks, he can stay in NXT. Lucian Price, I believe this is the tag team partner of Bronco Nima, and that's why I'm going to stick him in NXT. That wee tag team can stick around a bit longer. Miles Bourne. Listen, the guy's got a disability. And Zach Gowen had a disability, but they made that cool, okay? They made that cool. Oh, there's one leg Zach Gowen. There's just nothing cool about Miles Bourne. Just a fucking jobber. For me, it's release. Nico Fans, fucking absolute jobber. Release. Nikita Lyons, very thick, but always injured. I just don't really see much happening with Nikita Lyons. Tempted to... Yeah, you know what? Release. Noam Dar. Alicia Fox. Release. Just a absolute... I mean, how long's this guy been around? Noam Dar. Alicia Fox. How long's this guy been around? Too long. Right, Obafemi, let's get him called up. Let's put him on Monday Night Raw. Big Obafemi can go on Raw. Then we got this guy here, Griffin. I believe he is another member of Dark State. And I don't like Dark State, so Dark State are getting released. Ricky Saints, gotta call him up. There's just no time to be wasting around here. So I'm gonna call up Ricky Saints, and he can go on SmackDown. He likes to be like a rip-off Rock, so he can be on the Rock show. What I've noticed is SmackDown's getting all the old guys. Ethan Page, Ricky Saints, not good. Reg Holland, he can get released. His ass can get fired. Shaquan Sugar's released. Sean fucking Spears sucks, and he can get released as well. Sol Ruka. I like Sol Ruka. I think Sol Ruka's got a lot of potential. I'll stick Sol Ruka on Raw. Definitely. Tank Ledger, you can get released, buddy. You fucking suck. Tatum Paxley. I like Tatum Paxley. Oh, the only thing I would say about Tatum Paxley is... Oh, where's my tier list going? It's disappearing on me. She's just got her opportunity as the NXT champion. So, and I know people say, well, Ricky Saints just got his... Ricky Saints is 35. He's got no time left. He needs to go to the main roster. I will keep Tatum on NXT for now, but honestly, she does need to go to the main roster within the next 6 months. Tavian Heights, jobber, getting released. Thea Hale. I don't mind Thea Hale again being on the main roster for a long, long time. What could you do with Thea Hale? I mean, I don't know. I really don't know. I think she would have done. I think she'd have been a good fit for Alpha Academy. I know they had Maxine Dupree, but I think Thea Hale would have fit it in there pretty well. Does she listen, I think she needs more of an opportunity. I think she should probably be a champion first, but at the same time, it's like, what the fuck is she doing? She's already been on NXT for like 3-4 years, so therefore, I cannot justify keeping her there. And it's either call her up or release her, and I don't want to release her, so I'll say we will put Thea Hale on SmackDown. How about that? How about SmackDown? Tony D'Angelo. I like Tony D. We're going to move Tony D to Monday Night Raw. Trick Williams. Like Trick Williams as well. Trick Williams, big player. Big player. I'm going to say Trick Williams can go on. Whoop Whoop, he can go on SmackDown. SmackDown the right show for Trick? Maybe. Maybe we'll go with SmackDown. Who knows? Right. This guy, release. Tyson DuPont, release. Wendy Chu. Fuck it. Wendy Chu can go on Monday Night Raw. Why not? Stick it there. Ren Sinclair. Haven't seen enough of her. She can stay in NXT for now. And Saria. Never liked her. Never rated her. Think she fucking sucks. Wouldn't have hired her. Just don't like her appearance at all. The makeup, the hair, just... Again, they try and make women look as unattractive as possible. Why? I don't get it. It's dumb. I'll just say release. There you go. Why not? So that's it, guys. That's what I would do. Blake Monroe, Siobhan Evans, Lola Fice, Obafemi, Sol Ruka, Tony D'Angelo, Wendy Chu. They can go to Raw. Lexis King, Ethan Page, Jada Parker, Kalani Jordan, Ricky Saints, Thea Hale, Trick Williams can go to SmackDown. So we've got 7 going to Raw, 7 going to SmackDown. The rest of these ones can stay in NXT, and then all these other jobbers can get released. I think that would freshen up the main roster. I think that's a decent mix. You're bringing up what? SmackDown's getting 4 women and 3 guys, and Raw's also getting 4 women and 3 guys. Let me know what you guys think down below. I think that's decent. I think I've done a good job there. I've called up people that have a chance, people that can maybe do something. The others that I'm not sure about, I've kept on NXT. And then the people that have just either stuck around too long, have done absolutely nothing, are either too old, or they just flat out suck. I've said to them, hit the road, kid, because you could get released. Anyway, Ridge Holland, why the fuck's that guy still there? I know he left, like, last month, but, you know, he should have left years ago. He should never have been hired in the first place, god damn it, he sucks. Right, guys, that is my NXT shake-up tier list. Let us know what you think down below. I'll catch you in the next one. Till then, though, been Fog Wrestling. Thanks for watching, and peace.